What if the ground beneath your home concealed something that was never meant for you to see? What if a car abandoned in the wilderness wasn't left behind, but placed? In this episode of Watcher of Divine Paradox, we unravel two chilling testimonies: the Phantom Basement and the Vanishing Trail. First, the Phantom Basement. It was just an ordinary day at the university until young Alex stumbled upon a peculiar anomaly in his dormitory building, a basement that shouldn't exist. As he moved into his dorm, he noticed something strange about the building's layout. One of the rooms on his floor had no door. The area was blocked off with caution tape and a sign reading, "Do not enter restricted area." Curiosity got the better of him. He knew he should stay away, but something was pulling him towards that basement. Ignoring the danger, he pulled up the caution tape and descended into the darkness. There, amidst the cobwebs and dust, he saw markings on the walls, strange symbols that seemed to writhe and twist before his eyes. As he touched them, a bone-chilling cold gripped him, and he could have sworn he heard whispers echoing through the darkness. He fled, leaving behind the enigma of the basement and its eerie secrets. But the experience didn't end there. Nightmares plagued his sleep, filled with whispers and the feeling of icy fingers trailing up his spine. Then, as if by a sick coincidence, other students began experiencing similar phenomena after venturing into the forbidden basement. Some emerged pale and shaken, muttering about a presence down there that shouldn't be. Others simply vanished, their disappearance somehow linked to the basement. But there's more. As Alex delved deeper into the mystery, he discovered old blueprints of the building. And there, hidden and crossed out, was the basement he'd found, marked with the same eerie symbols. It seemed as if the basement itself was trying to hide its existence from the world. Now, I want to hear from you. Would you dare step foot into that basement? Let me know in the comments. Our second story today is the Vanishing Trail. Hikers deep in the heart of Redwood National Park came across something they couldn't believe: a car parked beside the trail. It was a strange sight because the area was only accessible by foot, and certainly not somewhere people just parked their cars. As they approached, they noticed it was an old model, rusty and covered in a thick layer of dust, suggesting it had been here for a long time. But what truly piqued their interest was the tire tracks leading up to it. They were recent, indicating that someone had driven it here not long ago. Puzzled, they decided to follow the trail. It led them deeper into the park, away from the car, but it made no sense. There was no destination, no road or house in sight. It was as if whoever had been driving the car had just stopped in the middle of nowhere and vanished. The hikers continued on, driven by a morbid curiosity, and then they found something that sent chills down their spines: human bones. They quickly called the authorities, who arrived with forensic teams and archaeologists. It turned out the bones belonged to a missing person from a decade ago, a man who had disappeared without a trace while hiking in the park. His car was found abandoned nearby, just like in our story. But the strange thing was, according to the records, they had already searched this area thoroughly and even set up camp here for several days. Yet somehow the car and the bones had remained hidden until now. And as if the mystery wasn't deep enough, some of the workers reported hearing whispers in the forest, the same ones they had heard in the car. They felt a growing dread and a sense of being watched. They packed up and left, shaken by the experience. Now, I want to hear from you. Would you follow the trail of the car or turn back? Let me know in the comments. These might seem like separate stories, but they're pieces of a larger puzzle. Both places are real, and both experiences serve as a reminder that sometimes the most terrifying things are the ones we can't see or understand. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider subscribing. Your support means everything to us. Also, don't forget to check out our other videos. We have many more stories that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Until next time, stay safe and keep looking up.